makes his college decision, the Colorado Buffaloes are right in the thick of the battle for the state's top-ranked recruit, and they might just be on the brink of something huge. The 6'5", 320-pound powerhouse out of Windsor High School has whittled his list down to three finalists: the Colorado Buffaloes, the Alabama Crimson Tide, and the Oklahoma Sooners. And yes, you read that right. Deion Sanders' program is now going head-to-head with two of the nation's most established college football powerhouses for a blue-chip lineman from their own backyard. Schmitt is expected to make his commitment public on June 28th, and he's already canceled scheduled visits to USC, Tennessee, and Nebraska. That move alone speaks volumes about where his head, and maybe even his heart, is at. The in-state pipeline Deion Sanders is building Schmitt, the number one ranked player in Colorado and the number 20 interior offensive lineman in the class of 2026, according to 247 Sports Composite, grew up watching the Buffaloes. But the program he remembers as a kid looks nothing like the team now under Coach Prime's command. After taking his official visit to Boulder in May, Schmitt came away visibly impressed by the transformation he witnessed firsthand. Just to come back and see that Folsom Field is just popping every weekend, it's crazy to see the transformation, Schmitt told DNVR. Kudos to Coach Prime, it's a completely different place. They're going to be competing to play in the college football playoff, play for a natty. And while many top recruits are often lured away by out-of-state programs with national titles and NFL pipelines, Schmitt seems genuinely moved by the idea of staying home and being a cornerstone of something special. They were 1-11 before Prime came, and now they're going to be college football playoff contenders. It's pretty awesome to me as a kid from Colorado. The Cell: immediate impact and a youth movement in the trenches. If Schmitt is looking to make an early impact, Boulder might be his fastest track. The Buffaloes heavily retooled their offensive line this offseason, adding 9 transfers to bolster a unit that struggled mightily in 2023. But the long-term vision appears to center on building from within, developing talent like Schmitt into the bedrock of a new-look Colorado front. Freshman guard Chauncey Gooden, another 4-star talent ranked number 12th among interior offensive linemen, has already made waves in Boulder. Offensive line coach Gunnar White has been vocal in his praise, and it's clear Gooden is quickly becoming a leader among Colorado's young core. Gooden even took his recruiting game off the field, posting on social media in support of Schmitt joining the Buffs. This isn't just a one-man recruiting pitch, it's a movement. Gooden, along with top offensive tackle signee Jordan Seaton, has been part of Coach Prime's plan to turn the trenches into a strength, not a liability. Seaton was recently spotted training alongside 5-star lineman Zion Alay, continuing the program's active recruitment of elite talent. The bigger picture: Colorado is swinging big in 2026. Schmitt's recruitment is just one part of a much larger narrative unfolding in Boulder. The Buffs are in the mix for several high-profile 2026 recruits, including W.R. Sidarian Morgan, C.B. Preston Ashby, S. Jordan Deck, W.R. Jordan Clay, L.B. Rodney Colton, D.T. Manoa Fapusa. Coach Prime's recruiting pitch has been consistent. Come to Boulder, be a part of something bigger, and play early. It's a message that's resonating with top-tier prospects across the country, and especially with homegrown stars like Schmitt. The Buffaloes' offensive line, which will eventually be tasked with protecting whoever lines up under center, whether it's Kaidon Salter, Julian Lewis, or another top quarterback, has a future that's starting to look very bright. And adding a versatile mauler like Schmitt, who can dominate at both guard and tackle, would only solidify that foundation. Crunch time, June 28th. Looms large. There's something symbolic about the idea of Deacon Schmitt staying home. In the Coach Prime era, it would be more than just a recruiting win. It would be a cultural moment. A 4-star in-state lineman choosing Colorado over Alabama and Oklahoma? That's the kind of headline that sends shockwaves across the college football world. And for a program still shaking off years of mediocrity, those shockwaves matter. It's no secret that the Buffaloes have struggled to keep elite local talent from leaving the state. But if Coach Prime can convince Schmitt to stay in Boulder, it could mark a turning point, not just in the trenches, but in the identity of the program itself. In just over 2 weeks, Colorado will find out if their vision, their energy, and their persistence have been enough to land one of their biggest recruiting targets in recent memory. Stay tuned. June 28th could be a banner day in Boulder.